After nearly 5 months of work sessions, the Bend City Council meets tonight to continue discussing details of a proposed camping code. Today, Carly Keenan asked the Mayor Pro Tem when the council might reach a decision.
Lee, council is working to regulate how, where, and when people can camp in Bend. In the first version of the code changes, people sheltering on city property would only be allowed to camp overnight, then be required to move. The new draft would allow people to stay in one place for 24 hours, then they would have an additional 72 hours to move elsewhere. Councilors are holding another work session this evening to discuss the latest changes.
We have to have a code to provide clarity in this community.
The Bend City Council has wrestled since June with the details for a proposed camping code. The code would outline rules and regulations for unsanctioned camping on city property in places like sidewalks and underpasses.
We simply do not have a law on the books that gives clarity to the community about where people can and cannot camp.
Councilors have a work session ahead of Wednesday night City Council meeting to review specifics like structure of the code, definitions, enforcement, and violations. Despite public criticism, the Mayor Pro Tem thinks it's been a quick process.
I would say with the pace of government that this has been pretty efficient and fast, especially when you take into account that no prior council has taken this issue up.
Last week, City Council was split 3-3 on code specifics concerning timing. While councilors have conflicting opinions, they agree a code is needed.
I think you have a majority of councilors who acknowledge and agree that we have to have a code to provide clarity in this community. It's part of having a well-ordered situation that everybody can live in. We all have to know the rules.
Next week's election means the proposed code will be handed off to a new council with 3 of the 7 seats and the mayor on the November 8th ballot.
No prior council had the political will to move forward with this initiative, and I'm glad that we have. And I think the election is not relevant to the pace of this work.
Broadman believes a vote could happen by December, and it would take effect shortly after.
I anticipate that as soon as service providers and the city and our code enforcement staff tell us that they're ready, we'll have a code that's ready to implement.
At the November 16th City Council meeting, members of the public will be able to offer input on the newest draft. Carly Keenan, News Channel 21.